I actually can remember when I finally realized what it was going to be. I was 12 years old. My dad brought home a Smithsonian magazine that had a behind the scenes of ILM. And I told them right then and there, this is it. I figured it out. I want to do this. And they laughed at me. They didn't think it was true. And then years later, as I was working in the industry, my dad brought me that same magazine and said, well, you were right. So they were very supportive of the entire idea of it. My dad was an artist to begin with. My mom loved the arts, so they were very encouraging of me moving into this field. Oh, usually they don't call so much then. It's usually like 5 o'clock that they call, and you just realize that you're going to be up until 3 in the morning. Yeah, that's usually how it works for me. When they do that though, yeah, you have to act casual. So yeah, no problem, Mike. Whatever you need to. I'm pretty good about making sure that I have my set hours of work, and I get my work done in that time. But yeah, I haven't had too many calls at the middle of the night. Usually it's right toward the end of the day or right on a Friday, right before the weekend. Not really. It's work, and with what we do, you have to be willing to do it when they need it. You never want to be difficult to work with. You always want to be the person who's ready to go, because then you get on the better shows that hopefully they won't call you at those hours. Every time we've worked with Marvel has been great. They're an amazing team there, really talented, and I grew up loving Marvel comics, so every movie I've gotten to work on of theirs has just been kind of like my inner child going, yeah, all right. Yeah, I even got to meet Stan Lee a little while ago. He came in and kind of talked about some of the things that we've done at the studio, which was a huge honor to get to meet the guy who kind of co-created some of the things that inspired me to do this career. Yeah, I mean, he's a living legend. He really is. He is one of the few people that you can look at and say, you're responsible for how much of the movies that are coming out right now. You have your Avengers and your Spider-Mans and your Captain Americas and Thors. I mean, I always try to go back to nature though. So when I'm doing a creature or a human, anything I'm going to do, I like to look to nature first to see how it solved the problem, and I hope that I can kind of fake it and people might believe what I'm doing. Yes, my first time. It's absolutely beautiful, and the food is incredible. I've been eating way too much. It's been great, though. I was already actually earlier talking. Some of my friends are from here, and they're some of the most talented people I know. And I've seen, with a school like Saga, everything going on, I mean, this is just unbelievable. I actually can't imagine what's going to happen in 10 years. If the kids are growing up exposed to this level of education, the sky is the limit. I can't wait to see what we're going to see in the next 10 years. It's really exciting. And to see this many people who actually are interested on not just what we do for the fun kind of sexy level of stuff, but on the actual intricacies of how it's created, it's really inspiring. Really inspiring. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for having me, and it's been an absolute pleasure.